Gents, so I need my chief cheerleader now to start clapping, banging the feet on the floor, shouting out loud, jumping up and down. Come on, guys. Because next up, ladies and gents, we've got the fantastic Mr. Jim Bird. Come on, Jim. Welcome to the stage.
Good evening, how we doing, alright? It's fucking hot. The only good thing about the heat is you get to dress like a sex offender. I mean, and bearing in mind this is Saviltown, it probably is a wee bit kind of appropriate. You're not fucking trying to defend Jimmy Savile. Dear God, people. Anyway, I am not from these parts, as you might have gathered, right? I actually live in Leeds. Well, you say that, right? Now I live in an okay bit of Leeds, right? It is nice. But, well, just wait to hear the rest of this now. But it borders on fucking bandit country. Right? Is anyone familiar with the... It's a leafy suburb of Leeds called Seacroft. Well, I live quite near Seacroft, and because I'm from Glasgow, right, I fucking love a rough pub. Right? You know what I mean? Flat roof, right? One window, broken from the inside, right? And I'm not entirely sure that they don't use the meat raffle as a way of disposing of bodies. Right? Now, I went in there one night, right? So I go in and I decide, well, I made a couple of mistakes, right? Well, the first one was going in, right? The second one was engaging with the locals. Right, now, I then made a real blunder. I actually started talking about politics with them. Right, I'll cut a very long story short. And that is that as far as the people of Seacroft are concerned, we know what woke is, don't we? Right, you know what somebody that's woke is. Well, the residents of Seacroft appear to think that being woke means that your racism is only casual. Kinda nice. But as I say, I'm from Glasgow. Anybody been to Glasgow? Yeah. It's a fucking brilliant city, right? But I like to think of it as a kind of diet Belfast. Right? Because we've got all of the sectarian tension, right? But none of the kneecappings. Kinda nice. And because religion's it's a big issue up there, right? Do you have any Catholics in? Yeah. Well, see, the Catholic transplant never really took with me, right? But like any transplant, they took a big bit of me away and left me with scars, right? Now, the thing is, one of the reasons it didn't take, when I was 8, I was an altar boy, right? And the reason I didn't really take to Catholicism was that I was the only altar boy that never got asked to stay behind Mass. And I think that's the only time I was ever grateful that I was an ugly child. Now, the thing is, being in Glasgow's got a lot going for it, and I identify more as a Glaswegian than I do as Scottish, which I think is quite common down here. Is it fair to say you identify yourself as Yorkshire before you would identify as being English? Yeah. Exactly, right? So it's kind of the same thing. And we kind of follow up with a few sayings, right? There's a great saying in Glasgow that you'll have more fun at a Glasgow funeral than you will have at an Edinburgh wedding. Right? Now, I want to give you a wee snapshot of why that happens, right? So, when you go to Glasgow, you go to a funeral, right? First things first, you bury it or you burn it, right? First thing. Second thing is you repair it at a hotel or a wee social club for a wee bit of dinner, a wee bit of whatever, and then, so you have your first drink, right? Your first drink's like, oh, usually you pay for that, and it's like, oh, boo-hoo-hoo, it's terrible, we're dying, oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Second drink, it's like, see when I think about it, he was a bit of a cunt, wasn't he? And by the third drink, you begin the sesh. Right. Now I was up at a funeral quite recently, right? And I bumped into my pal, I love this telling story. I bumped into my pal Jim. Right? Now Jim and I have been pals since we were that height, right? And so I bumped into Jim. And now Jim is confidently or easily the most enthusiastic homosexual I have ever met. Jim fucking loves it. Right? Now, he just came out of a relationship, right? He just came out of a relationship. So I said to him, how's things going? He said, Jim, I'm fine. I'm back out there. I've downloaded the app. I'm swiping left, I'm swiping right. I'm back in the game. I said, that's fucking brilliant. And he said, well, I was out on a date last night. I said, well, how did it go? He said, well, actually it went quite well. I said, oh, did it? And, oh, I think I'll see him again. Oh, that's lovely. And I said, and? Oh, Jim. Oh, if you really must know, he gave me a wank. So, speaking as a straight person, I put that down as a fucking result. Right? Okay. But Jim said, right, Jim, he said, oh, Jim. Let me explain something to you. Getting a wank off someone, it's very much like going to the supermarket and somebody packing your shopping for you. You're grateful, but you think, I do a much better job than this myself. Now, you might have noticed by looking at me, I am not in my first flush of youth. Right? I'm 58. Right? Now, if I still lived in Scotland, in 2 years' time, I'd get my telegram from the Queen. Right? But I really don't fucking like being old. Right? Because I'm looking around the room, and there's some men of a certain age, there's some young team up the back there, right? So for some this might resonate, and for the young team, this is a fucking grim portent of your future. Right? What I'm going to talk about now is packing your own shopping. Okay? Now I want you to take me back when I was 18. Right? When I was 18, right, and I packed my own shopping. I'm talking about having a wank here just in case it. Right. When I was 18, if I went 2 days without sorting myself out, what I want you to picture is this. A bottle of Diet Coke and putting a Mentos into it. Okay? So let's just fucking fast forward 40 years, shall we? Now, let's just say 40 years later, if I go 1 month without sorting myself out, what I want you to picture is squeezing the last piece of toothpaste. Now, but this is the reality of my life now, right? Because when you reach 58, right, the horrific thing is, my body is fucking killing me in ways that I don't even know it's killing me, right? I can't afford to miss anything, right? Because that's the thing, see at 58, right, the reality at 58 is, right, I've only got 7 years left of, if I died, oh, that's no age. Right? 7 years, right? Then I've got 10 years of the sweet spot, right? You know, I've got 10, and then being Scottish and bearing in mind my diet, and I fucking love a pint, right? I'm absolutely not getting to the, oh, I had a good innings. I'm never reaching that, right? I'm just not fucking reaching it. Because, I mean, and I won't tell you that, I genuinely had to go to the doctors. My pal got diagnosed with prostate cancer. So I thought, I better go get myself checked out. So I went along and I got the exam. Right? I got the exam. The doc said, look, the best way of doing this is the physical exam. Okay? So he said, just pop up the table, trousers down, knees up to the chest, I said, hold on a minute, I better go and get some jelly. And I thought, is this like the barbers where you get a fucking lollipop after the no, it wasn't. I won't go into graphic detail, but let's just say I have a newfound respect for my pal Jim. Now, people have touched on it earlier. They've touched on it earlier about lockdown and stuff, right? And funny enough, my girlfriend's in the crowd tonight, and during lockdown, we did okay, right? We did okay during lockdown, but it was tough. Like, one of the things is that I'll tell you a nice story actually. Ellie and I used to go out 30 years ago in Glasgow, right? And we split up. Now, you'll ask some people, and some people will say, Jim, it was your fault, right? But then you ask other people, and they'll say, Jim, it was your fault. And it fucking was my fault. But we got back together again, and she's lived down in Leeds, and that's why I'm here. And she's got, at the time she had a 12-year-old daughter, she's now 16. So during lockdown, so as you can imagine, we're in the house and television became everything back then, didn't it? It was like Netflix, you just fucking devoured everything. So one night Ellie said to me, because normally, she was in one room watching fucking Married fucking with fucking mutants in Australia. I'm in another room watching sport, and the 16-year-old is in her room watching Squid Game or whatever, right? So that's kind of how, I guess that's how most of your houses work, right? So one night she says to me, hey Jim, I'd like, there's something on the telly tonight and I want us to watch it as a family. Right, okay. He said, it's just something coming on the telly. I said, it's a big event and a lot of people are going to be talking about it. It's a moment in history. So I'd like if we were all together to share it together. I said, right, okay. What is it? Oprah is going to interview Harry and Meghan. Now, for a bit of context here, right? Our household is not particularly royal family friendly, right? Now, doesn't mean we hate them, apart from the nonce, right? Doesn't mean we hate them, but we're ambivalent, right? So I thought we'll watch it, right? So it comes on, we're watching it, and I'm kind of sitting there, and I'm sitting here, daughter's here, Elle's at the end. Swear. It's no long going, and I can hear through the end of the couch. So I lean forward and I say, are you okay? And she's like, I'm fine. Now, 3 failed marriages under my belt. I know that means no further questions, Your Honour. Right? So I sit back in my seat and watch. So it's going on and on and on. And I'm thinking, by this time, I can physically feel the back of the couch vibrate, right? And I look forward, and the fucking shoulders are going, the tears are blinding her. I say, you're not alright, are you? No, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Sure? No, fuck it, I'm not. I'm fucking not fine. I'm really far from fine. I'm not fine at all. What's wrong? What is it? Well, I'm sitting here, right? I'm sitting here and I'm watching that young man. I'm watching that young man, and that young man just wants to make sure that his wife does not go through the same thing that his mother went through. And I said, what? A windscreen? Well, that went a lot fucking better than it did on the night. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Jim Burke. You've been a fucking brilliant tonight.
Rusty, bravo, the person, that's really fantastic. Bravo, ladies and gents. I was